it's sort of built on a few factors. So if you imagine, if I talk about our sleep, what controls our sleep. So one of the ways that our sleep is controlled is our sleep drive. So if you imagine when you wake up in the morning, you're building an appetite for sleep. So the longer you're out of bed, the later you go to bed, the stronger that appetite is. When you get into bed, if your appetite for sleep is nice and high, you should fall asleep quickly, take back a nice quality of sleep, and you'll wake up when you've had enough. What tends to happen over the weekend is we don't set an alarm, we go to bed at different times, we wake up at different times. So Sunday night, our tendency is to go to bed early because we've perhaps had a big weekend, we want to feel nice and refreshed on Monday morning, so we try and go to bed on time or early. The problem with that is your sleep drive is probably a little bit weak. Your body clock is not quite sure what you're doing because you're going to bed too early. Plus, you've got loads on your mind because it's Monday morning tomorrow, and you've got the weekend blues, and you've got to get back to work. So the combination of that sort of extra stuff on your mind and going to bed a bit too early is what causes the problem. So my best advice is don't go to bed early on a Sunday night. If anything, go to bed an hour later. The more tired you are, the higher that sleep drive is, the better the chances of sleeping are. And what we really want to look at is quality, not quantity. So if you can get a deep, good sleep just for 6 hours, that's going to be better than getting a broken sleep for 8, which is going to leave you feeling very stressed. So firstly, don't go to bed too early. Secondly, manage that anxiety. So if you're worrying about the next day, rather than going to bed with that, take a pen and paper, write down everything that's on your mind, write down your to-do list, write down all of the things that are on your mind, because then it's a very therapeutic way of sort of saying to your brain, I'm acknowledging this stuff. It doesn't matter if it's big worries, small worries, realistic or not, I'm acknowledging it. You don't need to sort of pester me at 3 o'clock in the morning to try and look at these things. Ultimately, don't worry about it. If you don't sleep well on a Sunday night, you're going to probably sleep even better on the Monday night because you've got a higher sleep drive. You will cope. So believe that actually we can cope with a bit of sleep loss. It's very normal.